world blind. Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh,
I feel.
Yeah, what's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome to the best show in the land. Nigga, can I talk? Right side, hustle man. You know, they never will let me talk. They'll never want to let me talk, man. But, you know, somehow I wind up doing it, you know. But it's going to be a good show today. We got Dub in the house early. We got my man right side in the house early, man. What's going on, Dub?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Man, what's going on? Hey, we're going to let you talk, man. We're going to let you talk tonight. Hey.
Yeah.
Shout out to the chat, man. Salute to the chat.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about, I know Dub want to talk about the last weekend fight. You know, we're going to talk a little bit about T.O. and ROLLY, which I expect. You might be surprised about what I expect. You might be surprised who I'm going to pick.
I got to hear it. We're going to wait for it. Well, we'll see what happens with Blue, but Lou, what you thought about this weekend, man? We kind of chopped it up a little bit, but I heard a little what you. Well, here, I'll go first. Let me go first. I listened to you yesterday. You ain't pulled too many punches. I ain't gonna hold you. You ain't pulled too many punches. I still think you pulled one by saying start with Scooter Davis, by saying he because of his age, that type of thing. Man, I know he's young. I got it. I understand that. I don't know, and the other thing that I do agree, I don't know if it's Barry Hunter. I don't know what it is, but sometimes you got to switch that damn fight up, man. You can't keep doing the same shit out there. And when you're doing it, it ain't effective, and you getting hands put on you. You know what I'm saying? Getting counterpunched continuously. Man couldn't miss the backhand on your forehead. Luckily, he didn't have no damn power. That's the only luckily. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it should have been a draw. At best, it should have been a draw. I actually scored it. I think I scored one round for what was Buddy's name? I can't even remember his name now.
I can't remember his name either.
Whatever his name was, I thought it should have been. What up, Blue?
What's good with you, brothers? How y'all doing?
Hey, welcome to the show, man. We talking about Scooter Davis fight. You remember what was the guy named? Hold on, let me pull all this up. Yeah, let me make sure I'm in order. Pull these fights up so I can name all the opponents. I be done forgot their damn names so fast. But I thought Scooter Davis, I thought it should have been either a victory, a one-round victory for his opponent, or a draw. Ramos, thank you, Ramos. I thought Ramos was putting hands on that man. And he was making it where, hold on, last point, Blue, and he was making it every time Scooter did land something, Ramos come back with a 3-4 punch combination, you know what I'm saying? And he made it ugly for Scooter, man. Like, I think it's a good learning experience, but I do think he got lucky on the, well, I ain't even gonna say lucky. I think there was some envelopes passed out. Y'all know how I think anyway. Somebody got a couple folk got some envelopes, you know what I'm saying? They were like, all right. It's a tad bit close, but just make sure the right person won. You know what I'm saying? And I thought they robbed the man. I thought it should have been at best for Scooter Davis. It should have been a draw, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you. I kind of agree with you all the way, because the simple fact is, oh man, Scooter was getting outworked. He was missing a lot of punches.
Couldn't find his jab to save his life.
Yeah, it just was an experience. I think that Scooter I don't know if he took it lightly. He took the gentleman lightly. I don't know what the situation was. Maybe he was too, too. He wanted to get that, have the performance of the night because remember he said I'm gonna have the performance of the night, and
I don't know. You can't look for
that
one
was
punch.
yeah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe too, he wanted the performance of the night. You know what I'm saying? And he put too much time and effort into that versus actually really understanding his opponent and really going in there and just doing what he got to do to show that he won the fight. So yeah, I give it. I thought that it was about to be. I thought Scooter was about to lose, but you know what? They gave it to him.
I thought he should have
He is the
lost.
A side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's the A side though. A side privilege. You know that how that goes. So most definitely, a lot of people they have Scooter up there, kind of like almost in a almost the same situation. Like I said, almost the same situation as Boots. You know what I mean? They praise him. They're real high on him. I don't know how many people say, "Oh, well, Scooter, 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 Scooter." So I mean, but what he said after the fight, he was saying basically like, he's coming in there, he's gonna go back and do better, and he understands he got stuff to work on, and I kind of understood that. I respected that. I respected that.
Man, you had three judges score, or the three judges score. Two of them scored it 78 to 74, and one judge scored it 77 to 75. I just think it was just too wide. As much as I like Scooter, you know what I'm saying, and I think he got a lot of potential. I think he fought an awkward opponent. You know what I'm saying? I went back and watched it and listened to the commentary a little bit. I think one of the commentators they compared him to the other boy from Spain that give everybody trouble out there. You know what I'm saying? That fight at 40. The one that I thought beat Teo. What's his name, Lou?
Yeah, we talking about what's my guy name?
He
Sandel Martin.
Sandel Martin, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I thought, man, he kind of went out and implemented that game plan, that style. Man, I thought it was a bad decision, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, but now you know what you got to work on. That's the great part about it. You gotta, even though I think it was close to a robbery, in my personal opinion, but you were able to get through that adversity. Now you know what you need to work on. I think this is first time really finding the southpaw, and then you find somebody with more experience than you. So, but now, hey man, you get back in the ring and you know what you need to work on. You feel me? So that's the good part about it. But one thing, Blue, like you said, I think I'm the most guilty person on the panel for doing this. I think we crown guys too early. And we sit here and we give them way too much credit, way too fast. And yeah. Lou always tell me, man, that damn eye test don't mean nothing when they fighting tomato cans, F-level fighters like Lou.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
The second point that I thought about is Top Rank. Man, stop putting these guys. Look, y'all need to start matching these guys. I know y'all got the great matchmakers, but y'all need to start matching these guys much better than y'all doing, because we seen what happened with Edgar Berlanga, right?
Yeah.
We see what happened with Shushu right now. We're gonna talk about him next. When you done been with Top Rank for so long, and you sit here and you fighting these easy fights and getting knockouts, you know what I'm saying? You're not improving. And so I think, man, they got to do a better job of putting them in with tougher competition early in their career, because a lot of these guys that kind of jump promotional brands and things like that, they end up in bigger fights with tougher opponents earlier. And so then when they get down to other fights, then they can kind of navigate their way through it, because they done been through a tad bit more smoke, you know what I'm saying, at a young age. So I think you got to figure that out. And as far as how you're going to start scheduling these guys and who you putting them in the ring with, we seen it last weekend with Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee got in there with a guy who had a little more experience, a tough guy, you know what I'm saying, and he got the brake shoes beat off of him. Luckily, but he got the decision. But hell, you couldn't do too much else but give him the decision. I just think they gotta start doing better by some of these guys.
Yeah, man, that's
Yeah.
what's going on. I can't say it no better, man. These dudes got to get better. If they want to talk the talk, act like they did this and that, man, you know. But like I said, I'm gonna give Scoot a little bit of grace. Dub ain't like it, but I'm gonna give him a little bit of grace. You know, going there, working some things.
I'm all right with you giving them grace.
You
I
know,
ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no problem with you giving them
but
grace. But I still
Hannibal,
think he should have lost the fight. I thought he should have lost the fight.
I'm gonna say I don't care for his trainer. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't care for his trainer. You know, I don't care for his trainer, man. You know,
Man, when I went back and listened, Barry Hunter was giving some no disrespect to him, and he know more boxing than I ever know. So he would give it some, in my personal opinion. I was like, bro, hey, keep that jab going there. Nigga, he ain't throwing the jab, he ain't landing the jab. Nah, what you need to switch it up, especially against the southpaw. You need to throw that 2-1-2. Start throwing the 2-1-2 against his ass on a regular basis, and then learn to cut the damn ring off, man. Like, you got to make somebody that's smaller than you like that. You got to make them fight you at some point in time if you ain't able to outbox him. And I ain't think he ever turned it. I don't think he turned it into a fight like I thought he should have.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. Sometimes, man, you know, when you're in the spotlight, I got a rap called "It's My Time to Shine." I'm gonna rap it to y'all one day. You got to shine, man. You got to get out there and prevail, man. You know, a lot of people a lot of fighters miss the opportunity Saturday, man. But you know, I think it's a learning experience for him, and he's young. You know, he's 22, 23, whatever he is, man. You know, but as I always quote it, as the late great John Thompson say, once you turn pro, we can't keep saying you're young. You know,
it's time to fight. It's time to fight now.
It's time to prove. Kenny Drake in the building, Poirot in the building. Who else in the building? Omar in the building, my man Bruce in the building, Jab Queen, Lorenzo, everybody up in here, hit the like button, man. You know, we got a lot to talk about today. Oh man, but Scooter got to work on his defense. You know, you can be an offensive fighter. You know what I don't see no more, Dub? You know how these niggas they used to have the ring roped off at all kinds of angles, the niggas going up and under the ropes.
Yeah.
I don't even see that shit no more.
Man, the defense they don't let defense, well, I ain't gonna say let it go completely, but it's rare that you see real defensive fighters. Everybody want to be impressive. The problem is it's hard to be impressive when you can't cut the ring off.
Exactly.
It's hard to be impressive when you don't understand. Hey, okay, in a close stance fight, you know what I'm saying? Then what we gonna have? That backhand, that's really what you're trying to line up. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like Ramos, he understood that much better. He lined that backhand up, and I thought he clipped Scooter a couple times. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Scooter was ever hurt. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that he clipped him a couple times with some really good shots. And hell, it was a point in there where I don't know, probably fourth round, probably the fourth round through the sixth round, something like that. He couldn't miss the damn backhand. He couldn't miss it. He landed on the forehead every time. I'm like, bro, come on, get your head off the line, do something. I don't know if they teach defense like they used to, though. They probably don't.
I don't think so, because I never seen them doing it that much, man. Every time you see these dudes now, man, they just hitting the pads, faking with that little fast pad, man, fat pad work, man, then they're jabbing and move. I don't see no defense. I don't never see them throwing their hands over top of them, making them ducking, you know what I mean, and throwing body shots, making them block them. Do that shit for 2 hours. We don't need no offense.
Lou, that was the other problem, man. I listened to Scooter before, and he was talking about how, man, what I learned from my last fight, and I gotta stay to the body. I gotta stay consistent to the body. Why didn't you stay consistent to the body? You ain't throw no body shots at the second half of the fight. You ain't throw no body shots, bro.
And he known for knocking niggas out with body shots.
Man, hey, that's where you beat somebody at. You beat them to the body.
Exactly.
We seen what happened to Albert Bell. He got slowed down from body shots. You know what I'm saying? You got to dig to that body sometimes, and I don't know, man. It is what it is.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm telling. But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. That's my guy. But I'm on his ass. They know I don't bite my tongue. You got to get better, champ. You got to get better.
Piro, what bad take have I given? What's the bad take that I gave already?
Somebody said you done gave a bad take already. What did he say?
Piro,
Forgive my brother Dub. He like to give bad take to stir it up. Damn, Dub, what you done did?
I don't know what the bad take is, but
already, huh?
Already. But
yeah.
I thought it was a missed opportunity for Scooter, man. I thought he really, if he would have pressed the action more, stop following and really just let his hands go, man. You getting clipped anyway. Start letting your hands go, bro. You're already getting hit in the damn face. Let your hands go. You might get hit a little more, but hey, I think your power is better than his. Once you get him in the corner, you shoot. You know what I'm saying? Go to the body, dig. And like I said, I went back and listened to it. I ain't hear none of that from Bear Hunter. I ain't hear him talking about body shots or none of that. Stay behind.
I think some of these dudes need to go work out with Bam.
Hey, for real.
Get these start doing some angles, head movement, man. They need to do a little bit more than what they doing, man. Mediocre. It was mediocre performance, man. But hey, we'll see. But this next guy, Doug.
Hold on, what grade did you give? I think he gave himself a B or C.
I gave him a C minus.
Yeah, I gave him a C minus too.
I gave him a C minus, man.
Well, I can see potential in him, so I'm gonna give him a C.
Oh yeah, we ain't talking about potential. We know he got potential.
No, I understand it. I'm just saying I'm giving him a little bit better grade because
I
seen certain things. I just felt like I don't know if it was game plan or like I said, did he just not take the gentleman serious? Sometimes these fighters, that's what they do. They don't take their opponents serious. They want to live up to. They start believing that they shit don't stink.
Hey, Blue, in basketball, you know what we call potential? That's the shit that get coaches fired. Potential.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what get coaches fired. You can have all the potential in the world, but if it ain't on the damn court, what you want from me?
Yeah.
Hey, it is what it is. You gotta figure it. Potential ain't nothing but a thought process. This what it could be. Well, we need you to live up to that potential. That's what we're looking for from you.
Yeah, but he get a C minus from me. We'll see what he do in the next fight. A little bit. He's gonna have a little bit more head movement, or what he gonna do, foot movement, or he's still gonna just keep getting hit with the same punch. Left, straight, right, straight, right, straight, right, straight, right. Straight left.
Hey, man, brother didn't miss no shots against him. I'm like, God, dog.
Yeah. But this next guy, y'all. Now, we can't give him grace like we give Scooter grace. Scooter young. Shoo, 29 years old, I think.
Hold on. Before we do shoe, we got to talk about Tiger.
Go ahead.
I thought Tiger Johnson had the performance of the night.
Hello?
I thought hey, we can still hear you, Lou. Okay, he on mute. I thought Tiger Johnson, he didn't get the knockout, but I thought he was the sharpest fighter out there. He understood what he was dealing with the brother. What's the Canadian brother? Well, I think he's Mexican, but he live in Canada or something. Guerrero or something. But man, Tiger, he said,
like he got a little gas though. Didn't he look like he got a little gas at the end?
In the end, a little bit, but because he had banked so many rounds running it down the middle, and that's one thing I love about Tiger. Man, it got to a point in like the first 4 rounds or something. It was jab, right hand, jab, right hand, jab, right hand, jab, right hand. That's all it was. He wasn't hooking enough. He was like, man, I'm running this shit down the middle until you can figure it out. And then he made Guerrero start to try to press a little bit. And and he landed some good shots. You know what I'm saying? He landed some good shots, but I ain't never didn't see Tiger hurt or anything. He just, he beat him running that shit down the middle on his ass. And if you can run it down the middle on a fighter, bro, like it opened everything else up. I think there were times where Tiger could have let his hands go a little more, but that's the only criticism I have of him is, you can let your hands go a little more, but when you boxing that well, you stand on that jab, you know what I'm saying? You ain't really getting hit flush like that. Bro, it was, I thought that was the easiest fight of all night.
I'll say this. It was a good fight. No doubt. It really was a good fight. But I will say this, that I felt like, I liked it, but I seen that Tiger's opponent did actually give him some pushback. Because he was trying to cut off that ring. He was trying to do what he do. And he was hitting Tiger too. He was clipping him here and there. But like you said, Tiger, no matter what, Tiger was still maintain control. The momentum of the fight. He controlled the pace. The gentleman his opponent did try to actually control the pace also, but he couldn't. Tiger, as soon as he started controlling the pace, he took it right back from him, by moving around and hitting him with the 1-2. So it was a good fight. I thought Tiger did a good job.
I didn't watch too much of the Tiger fight. Well, the one I think I seen 2 rounds, but he was using the jab a lot. Then he stopped using it, man. But old news, man. I think some of these dudes let me, Dub. I think they just let it get past them. 2 Cents in the building. What's going on, 2 Cents? Wheels of Steel's in the building.
What up, Will?
Yeah, he was using the jab. He was doing that jab. I went back and look at some of them, man. Shout out to him. He did what he had to do. Hopefully he'll get a shot at something. Hopefully he'll get a shot at something, man.
But I think he I don't know, they had the Continental and North American and I don't know what other belts they had, but they had some belts on the line, nothing of consequence, but they should.
What they had, the Verizon belt, the Tudor belt.
Yeah, it's all of that right there. But it should move you up in the rankings where, within your next 2 or 3 fights, you should be in a championship match if you continue to win like you win.
Y'all hit the like button. Y'all got some questions, put it in the comments, man. We're going to let Blue Hustle Man answer all the questions. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Subscribe to the channel. We're going to let him answer all the questions, man. Especially about Bruce Shoo Carrington. Especially Bruce Shoo Carrington. You got to do better. That's my guy. I interview him more than I interview any other fighter. If he fight the monster in you right now, let me turn my thing on. You will lose. He will lose.
I agree.
All that tough talking, you know how I am, though. All that tough talking and Brownsville and all that bullshit. You're not representing them that good, champ. You've been out there a long time. You got to do better. A lot of people they down on you right now, man. Prove them wrong. Champ. It ain't gonna get no easier. I don't think Top ain't gonna give you an easy fight. They want to see what you're about. You want to fight Espinosa? That big tall Bama might put them paws on you, man. And I talked to my man right side yesterday. I said I think Bama put them paws on you. I think Bama put them paws on you. That's just my opinion, and you my guy. You got to show me, man. When to show me.
I think the size difference right now. Now, if Bam work his way up, then that's one thing. But shoot, I think he could probably move up to 30 right now and still be okay. But my problem is here. I thought first off, these fighters, y'all got to stop talking so damn crazy. When you get out here telling me you finna knock everything out and it's finna be easy work and all this other kind of stuff, and then we into 10th round and you hurt to the body. You know what I'm saying? You didn't caught a body shot out here and you scrambling around this thing trying to get out of there, trying to make it through the round. I'm like, hold on now, wait a minute.
Yeah.
we judging off what we watching. So I thought it was a decent fight, but I thought that Palacios or whatever the brother name is, I thought in the later rounds he did really good. I thought Shushu, he controlled the early rounds easily. You know what I'm saying? He kept his jab out there, kind of hooked off his jab a little bit. But does he have the power? Does he really have the power that we didn't see? And I go back to Top Rank, y'all putting these guys in with these scrubs. No disrespect to any fighter, but y'all putting them in with these C-level fighters, and they going in and knocking them out.
Hold on. I gotta call him out, Blue. I gotta call my man out. Now, when I call fighters what, Blue? When I call them what, he get on me, right?
When you call them bums, when you call them a bum,
see? I gotta call him out, Blue. I caught
him. Get him.
You ain't lying.
Get him.
He ain't lying. He telling the truth. He telling the absolute truth. Like I said, I'm like, man, I probably done gave these folks too much credit, man. I done gave him way too much credit because I was expecting a much better performance than what I seen from Shushu. If you're gonna be that guy, then you got to show that you that guy. And once when in probably that 6th, 7th round, it seemed like he started to get a tad bit tired, and then he started getting hit with body shots. And them body shots was breaking Shushu down. He was hurt multiple times from body shots in their fight. You know what I'm saying? And the worst thing that, no disrespect, but the worst thing to ever be hurt with in a fight is a body shot. It's so hard to recover from body shots versus head shots. Like if you get clipped with something or whatever, if you can kind of jog around the ring a little bit and try to clear your head up, sit down in the corner, clear your head up. You get hit with them damn body shots, man, they last 2-3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying, man, he got to do better than that, man. That was, I thought he won the fight. Now I give him more credit than I give Scooter, because I did think he won the fight. But to be a champion, this your first championship defense, and hey, it's only gonna get tougher.
That's it.
It's only gonna get tougher. And so if you get in there with somebody and like Rafael Espinoza, he gonna go to the body. And he got power on top too. And you saying you want to undisputed division, bro? Man, that's it.
Yeah.
I ain't putting Shushu in the ring right now. If I'm Top Rank, I'm like, hold on, who the other champion? we need him. We need him first, bro.
My man, Uncle Dre in the building, Big Brian in the building, and old ass Mr. Shelton in the building.
Uncle, hey, shout out to you did in the building, man. Shout out to Brian King B. Falcone, and shout out to Uncle Shelton in the building, man.
He said Shushu look like shit.
He didn't look good.
We talked about it
in the first 6 rounds, and then after that, you could tell.
Y'all hit that like button, man. Both channels, subscribe to both channels, man. You know, I just pulled up some videos when I interviewed Shushu, man. Brass, young, likable guy. Maybe it was a marriage, like Tony K told me. Maybe it's the wedding. Maybe because he got married, he ain't got the killer instinct no more, dog. Maybe because that beautiful, huh?
When he got married, how long ago?
Last year sometime.
So that's what they got to do with anything.
Man, maybe she settled him down or something. Maybe she took the killer instinct. We got to blame it on something. Because, he ain't been looking good, man. You know, because my word, and I tell people all the time, if you want to talk like that, like you the baddest mother ucker on the planet Earth, you better fight like it. You got to show us that you the baddest mother ucker on planet Earth. You know? And right now, he's not doing it. He's not doing it. You know, man, if it's about 3 more rounds, dude might have stopped them with them body shots.
Man, he was looking like he was struggling at points in there, especially in them later rounds. He was struggling to just make it out the round. And hey, he got to a point where he started getting hit up top because he was so worried about blocking.
Yeah.
I understand you don't want no body shot, but man, it's interesting. He don't look as crisp. He don't look as sharp as he did against some of those other guys. You know what I'm saying?
Because they were sea level.
See, and
When you move up, I'll tell you it all the time. You know how I tell you? I do it like this, it's levels. When you move up, C level, B level, A level, just like weight classes. You go from 35, 40 to 47, there's always somebody bigger, stronger. You know, it's just what you want to do. How much heart you got. You know, Shushu ain't show me his normal killer instinct. He ain't show me Abdullah Mason from 6th round on up. He ain't show that. He just jabbed the way to be. So he pulled this to Shakur Stevenson.
Man, and the crazy thing, when you talking crazy and you in the press conference and the weigh-ins and the face-offs, you gritting your teeth and, you know, but it seemed a little cool, collective or whatever. And then he come out there punishing you like, hey, like I said, I thought Shushu won the early rounds, but I think that was kind of the game plan. Give him these rounds right here, but we're going to break them down. And
that should be.
If they would have started 2 rounds earlier, breaking them down like that, now it might have gave Shushu an opportunity. It may have gave him an opportunity to land something, but
unless they already had them scorecards already pre.
Hey man, Manila folders off. No, I don't. In this one, I don't think the folders. I don't think it was handed out already. I don't think it was handed out. I did score for Shushu.
What you got to say, Blue? You still here? Yeah, you know. But that's crazy though, man. I don't know. His next fight, you know, he gotta do what he gotta do, man. He gotta do a little bit better, man. He gotta prove all his bones.
And you calling that all the champions. So no disrespect to Palacios or however you say the brother name. I believe he was undefeated or something.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong about that. But I remember them talking about it was a bunch of undefeated fighters during the press conference. So I think he was, but hey man, if you're gonna go fight a champion next, you think that's gonna get it done? I don't know if it's gonna get it done, bro. You have to show me something.
Exactly.
No disrespect to Shushu. No disrespect. I root for him. But
me too. Me too. I'm gonna root for him too. But you know, on this show, like two of the 3 on this show, we tell it like it is.
We try to. Hey, who are you there?
He probably doing something as usual. But so the Blue Hustle Man only speaks when Stevenson being discussed. That would have seemed like. That would have seemed like.
I was purchasing something. I was purchasing something.
Blue, how you broke down the Shushu fight?
It was a good fight. So I'm gonna tell you like this: when I was watching the fight, I thought Shushu was doing what he had to do to win, right, to control the fight. But as the gentleman, as his opponent, he kept hitting him in that body, tearing that body up, and Shushu finally got clipped. Like he got clipped in that latter end of the rounds, and you could tell that hurt him because he was it was like 3 rounds. He was walking around trying to gather himself back, you know.
Yeah,
so he can't really do anything.
Bro, when you get hit to the body and then you get hit to the head and you see him shaking your head talking about good shot, I'm like, bro, don't tell that man good shot, bro. Do not tell him that. Don't tell him that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have told him that I wouldn't have, see, it's always good to have a good poker face, and some fighters, they really do have good poker faces. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to fighting. But in that situation, I felt like you give up, like you shouldn't be telling people like good shot, good shot, good shot. I ain't telling you nothing's good. I'm gonna make you're gonna have to show me, hurt me for me to show, truly. Because I'm gonna try to have the best poker face in boxing there is if it was me. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of people, they say, yeah, good shot, good shot. I don't look at it like that. So, but yeah, Shushu, he put himself in a position where he got caught. I think he got tired, in the latter end rounds, and that could just be due to the amount of
body work,
body shots. Yeah, the body shots he was taking, because that man was determined. He was very determined, and I almost thought Shushu was about to get at least knocked down.
I thought he did I thought he got knocked out, even though it was a legal shot. They say it's a legal shot behind the head, which I do agree with that. But at the same time, if I'm swinging for a target and you duck your head and I end up hitting you in the back of the head, bro, like that's
they really don't. push the rules like they should push the rules. They just don't push them like they should push
They
them.
don't. I don't.
All that shit is ref discretion now.
I don't even know if the
Yeah.
ref understand the rules. Sometimes he called
Nah.
it a slip. I was like, oh, okay. I definitely didn't see a slip. But at the same time, if you would have said back of the head shot, something like that, I could have lived with that. But you called it a slip. That nigga didn't slip on nothing.
Yeah. it
Matter of
wasn't a
fact,
slip. He
when
got
the
caught in
ref
the
called it a
backside.
slip, and I believe it. What's yeah, he a decent ref. Not Tony Weeks. Why can't he call his name right now? But he a heck of a ref. At the same time, my thing is, bro, if you want to say, okay, yeah, you got hit in the back of the head, we ain't gonna call that no knockdown. I got that. But for you to call it a slip, I was like, nah, you out of order, man. I ain't see him slip on nothing. Matter of fact, when he went down, he was the one point to the back of his head immediately. You know what I'm saying? To the ref. He went talking about slipping or nothing. He pointed to the back of the head. So
If you look at the punch again, when they showed it again, it was in the back. But like you said, you can't be bending your head down, man. You know, but you know that ref's gonna call that every time, man. You know,
Did he kind of get pushed down too? Is that why?
no.
nuh-uh.
He got clipped. He got clipped with the shot. He went down. Now, the thing is when the ref, so he got up and he pointed to the back of the head, which I like I say, I ain't got no problem with that. But the ref called it a slip. I was like, well, he didn't slip on nothing. And he got clipped with a shot. Was it a legal shot? I had no problem with you saying it's a legal shot. But you the one who bent down, and they were talking about him leaning, and he do what Devin do. Devin do this a lot. They like to lean to their right side. You know what I'm saying?
All the time. I talked about that shit so much 2 years ago. I said, look at him. Every time he throw a punch, which way do he lean? To the right.
To that right side.
To the right.
And so when you lean to the right side and somebody come over with a right hand on you,
or a left hook,
but it's gonna hit you in the back of the head. Why? Because your head down.
Oh man.
Hey, it is what it is. I'm not giving credit. Like, hey, he won the fight. I thought he won the fight, but I thought that should have been counted as a knockdown. I don't think that would have changed the outcome of the fight because he had stacked so many rounds before. But he got to do better because against these champion level fighters, he's gonna be in trouble. He's gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, 1,000%, man. And you know, I just want this kid to get better, man. You want to talk like that, you got to get better, man. You know, that's all I'm saying. You know, you can't just keep saying you the baddest, Brownsville, and all this crazy stuff, man. But you go out there and you know, we got it. Let me say, high expectations for him. And just like he probably got them for himself, you know what I mean?
My expectations lower now. They lower.
Yeah. And so what the thing Top Rank is saying? They like, wait a minute. Hey,
you know exactly what Top Rank saying. Well, hey, matchmakers, y'all got to do a better job. Now, y'all done put him in the ring with somebody too tough, man. Y'all put him in there with somebody too tough.
Exactly. Dre say the majority of the time.
I'll say this though. He still won the fight, and hopefully that puts him in a position of actually building and learning from that fight. You see what I'm saying? So hopefully he works on some things, you know, works on his cardio a little bit, you know, he puts himself in a position of where if he runs up against that again, he can actually, you know, he knows what to do to not put himself in a position where he's looking at what he just looked with this last performance. So.
KB say he let me down. Them body shot. Yeah, so you know when they start fighting now, they're gonna be going to the body. They're gonna be going to the body. You know what I mean?
Luke, this is the problem. So I think you're right, but I'm watching these guys today. I don't know, are they the same way we were talking about defense? Are they teaching body punching anymore? Because I watch a lot of these guys. Tiger Johnson should have been going to the body much more than he was.
I don't think it's that though, fam. I think are they messing with that medicine ball, working on the ab work? Is that what they doing? You see what I'm saying? Are they working with that medicine ball to be able to? How many fighters have you seen recently that's been hurt to the body, man? A lot of fighters have been hurt to the body lately. They need to work on that medicine ball work.
Today, Johnson have more boxing bite. Exactly, Dre. Hey, but I don't mean to skip the subject. I just want to know: did y'all see on Twitter? It was an interview with Showbiz. Said about Tank might be coming to Zone. Then he might come on the Black and No Sugar, whatever shit he be saying podcast. Did you see Tank response?
He said,
Man, you
"Hell
gonna
the
have to
fuck
educate
no."
me. You gonna have to educate me, Lou.
He said, "Hell the fuck no."
He said, "No, the fuck I'm not." And just by him saying that, he got almost 1.5 million retweets. Shorty, you know damn well Tank is not going on that clown dude show. And that's why Showbiz came and made a video saying, well, he told me. Yeah, he told the nigga he ain't come. That shit, I just thought it was hilarious. Everybody else was laughing. He just said, no, the fuck I'm not.
Why would you go on that man's show? I wouldn't go. What?
Because he said Tank might go to the Zone and fight because a lot of them is fighting on the Zone. So, he figured, he go to the Zone, he can come on his show, his little thing, interview him and shit like that. Tank said, no, the fuck I'm not.
Man, when the last time y'all seen Tank just do an interview, bro?
He did it for the hometown dude, and that was the last one. Dude somewhere
he'll be
here.
He'll be doing it for like off-brand people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, all brands, this niggas y'all don't know. That's all.
Well, no, what I'm saying off-brand is they're not deep into boxing like that.
How do you know?
Boxing platform. Because they say it themselves. Even when he did that interview with old boy, that was some dude he's cool with.
The last interview he had with the dude that he interviewed in DC, been doing that shit for 10 years.
Yeah,
before you even started listening to boxing.
But he wasn't doing just strictly boxing. He was not a boxing podcast. He's a podcast for something else. Bro.
I don't do strictly boxing.
Ah, Lil, come on,
I don't. Do I, dog?
Hey man, no, NFL show every Sunday during the season. And we working on some other stuff, man. We're gonna have some
exactly. I don't do strictly boxing because boxing about to be obsolete in a minute if they don't get this shit together.
Man, boxing falling down. Man, it's falling down.
I'm telling you straight up, it's about to be obsolete.
I thought this weekend, Lou and Blue. I thought this weekend I was like, man, all right, we got a card. We're gonna get some knockouts. It's on TNT. It's gonna bring fans back to the sport. What we seen this weekend, this ain't bringing nobody back to the sport, bro. It is what it is.
Now, last weekend, I give benefit of doubt to Zayas and Woodscom and Boots. That that was kind of
that was a good fight. It was a
good fight, even though the fight was one-sided for like I give Zayas he maybe won 1 or 2 rounds. That's it. But
it was exciting. It was exciting.
Yeah, exactly.
We was expecting these fights to be exciting because of the guys. The even the Mason brothers. Shout out to Ibrahim. I think he got the stoppage. What's the other brother? Abdul Rahman, I believe, or something like that. I probably said his name wrong, but he didn't look. I mean, he had to tough it out. I thought he won every round, but he had to tough it out in that fight.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was decent. But I was thinking Scooter. I thought I had a knockout for Scooter. I had a knockout for Tiger, Bruce, and I thought that the Mason versus, I like Albert Bell anyway, so I thought it'd be a closer fight. Well, I thought it was. I thought that fight that happened. Hell, we can get done now. Albert Bell versus Abdullah Mason. What y'all think about that fight, man? Y'all want me to go first or last? It don't matter.
I talked about it, so you go ahead. I'll talk about last.
Well, I'll talk about it. Yeah, I don't have a problem.
Go ahead, Blue.
I thought the fight was a good fight. Albert Bell stepped out and he showed that he was ducked for. Well, I won't say ducked. That a lot of people didn't like to fight him for a reason because of his his height and him knowing how to use his distance when it comes to fighting, especially the 1-2. He's pretty good with the 1-2 and the hooks and close. But he did a good job, and he could have won the fight. I just feel like since he admitted that his nose was broke after the 6th round or during the 6th round or something like that, and he couldn't breathe, I could kind of tell because I was wondering like what's going on. why is he not, continuously doing what he was doing before? So just to come to find out that, that's what happened. I feel like the fight was good. I was hoping he could pull off one more fight, but when he got knocked down that first round, I thought he kind of got pushed, but it was a clear punch, and it was a good knockdown by Albert Bell. I mean by Abdullah Mason. And one thing I will say is that when he got pushed down, in that fight, I'm not gonna lie, man. I really felt like the ref. If I was Bell, I would appeal it. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that he's okay with it because they're friends, and he's on to the next fight. It's a learning experience for him, and I think that's what he's taking from. But I would not be upset if he said he wanted to appeal, that knockdown. You see
It
what
ain't
I'm
nothing
saying?
to it, but the thing is so the only thing
I mean, it is.
disagree.
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
It is something to appeal. It is. But what I said is, if he did appeal it, I'm not going to disagree and say, oh, why is he doing that? The ref did not give him the proper just due when it comes to basically allowing that man that finally got his first opportunity, for a title fight to have his opportunity. Maybe he could have got up and last the rest of the rounds, or maybe he would have got up and then got knocked down again and the fight would have been over. I don't know. But what I'm saying is just give him his opportunity, either go out on the shield or make the distance or let it be a draw or whatever was figured out in that fight. But I thought the fight was a good fight because the whole time Abdullah Mason did a good job of actually sticking to the, not losing heart. He didn't lose his confidence. He just kept on listening. He was listening to his instructions. He didn't do everything that his dad said to him, but at the same token, he still did a good enough job to just keep that pressure on Bell to get the outcome that he got. You see what I'm saying? So pressure, they do burst pipes, and that was shown in that fight. So
I don't think that it could have been even if it was appealed, I don't think it would have mattered. And I don't think it would have ended up being a draw. I had Albert Bell winning probably the first 5 rounds of the fight. I thought he was controlling the action. And I thought it was like I told Lou, and I told you, Blue, I said, hey, I'm a fan of Albert Bell, and I think he's going to have a lot of success in the fight. The broken nose and the 6, maybe that played a role in it. You got to breathe through your mouth or whatever, but that's boxing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't let a nigga hit you on the nose if you don't want your shit broke. It is what it is.
Exactly.
And so at the end of the day, I thought regardless of how it happened, I think that he probably would have got stopped because and the credit I give Abdullah is I think even though he may have felt, I don't know how he felt about the first few rounds, but I had him losing the majority of them. The first 6, I think I probably had it 5-1 Albert Bell or something like that. But what Abdullah, what he did and stayed consistent with, man, he kept that body work going. You know what I'm saying? And as he continued that body work, you could tell Albert Bell, he didn't want to throw punches anymore. You know what I'm saying? He got to a point where I was like, well, I don't know what you want from him. Hey, if the ref didn't stop it, I think he still would have got stopped. But at the same time, in a championship fight, I think it was still a bad stoppage because, hey, if the man can stand up, move left, move right. You know what I'm saying? He got his senses about him, and he still want to fight. You let him fight. So I think it was a bad stoppage, but I don't think that would have changed the outcome of the fight because after the knockdown, I was like, all right, I'm taking the lead now. And the knockdown, all it's going to do is going to empower me that much more to continue to work that body. You feel me? And it seemed like Albert Bell had been broken down at that point. And I mean, it is what it is as far as the ref go, but I give credit to both of them guys because I think he struggled early in their fight. Whereas when he wanted to kind of land upstairs and initiate offense, Albert Bell counterpunched him continuously through them first 4 rounds. And it kind of made Abdullah a tad bit shy as far as how I'm going to attack. But that's when, if you listen to the corner, and it wasn't his dad, it was his brothers. his brothers was talking about, man, go to the body, bro. You got to work the body. You got to go to the body. You got to go to the body. And when he started doing it, you could see the effects of it. And that, man, body shots are hard to overcome in boxing, bro. Especially with a broken nose. You get the wind knocked out you with a body shot, and now you got to breathe through your mouth, and you got to run around the ring, bro. You just wasted energy at this point. You feel me? So I think, man, Abdullah, he showed a different level out there, and I give him credit. I give him a lot of credit. Tough opponent. 10-day notice, not expecting to fight this guy, and with them knowing each other. At first, if you notice, they tap gloves like the first 3 rounds, and then after that, they ain't never tap gloves again.
Well, if they can do it, Keyshawn and Shakur can do
it. Hey, you attack that body the right way.
You know? People I agree, man. Good fight. You know, I had the 4-2 going toward the 7th round. Body shot brought him down, broken nose brought him down, and he was done after that. That just showed you he wasn't ready for the big leagues. You know, all that talking, Albert Bell, you know, everybody kept saying, you know, I tried to murder Dub on this show talking about some damn Albert Bell. I pulled up the resume, the birth certificate, and everything about this nigga. I said that nigga ain't nothing.
Can Albert Bell fight?
Huh?
Can he fight?
He's all right. He's all right.
He would beat a lot of guys in the division.
Yeah.
He'll beat a lot of them guys. You know what I'm saying?
It depends, man. You know.
Okay.
Dula Mason young, so he caught on late. He caught on too late. How his adjustments. Now, if you fight one of them veterans and stuff like that can make adjustments and stuff like that, because he wasn't really doing up a counter and using his jab. You know,
that's half the game. That's half the
but
game.
if you're smart, you can get around that jab.
He's not ready for the people that he just called out, though. I don't see him beating any of them. I'm just being honest. I don't see him beating Keyshawn. I don't see him beating Devin. I don't see him beating Shakur.
That's who Abdullah Mason called out?
Yeah, after the fight, he called him out.
But
I don't see him.
Okay.
Yeah, he ain't ready for him, bro.
I would think
all I'm saying is just somebody with the skill, like, it's somebody, look, listen, Albert Bell gave him time, and he was off for, a year? Yeah. So, and that's not a big deal, because you have fighters that do at least fight once a year, like Bud, but Bud is at elite level. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I can understand why Bud's doing it. He's paying top dollar for training, all that stuff. Maybe if he can get another fight, he would, but all I'm saying is...
Let me tell you the difference, though, Blue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Abdullah Mason got something them niggas don't got, but one of them, that's Keyshawn. He got that killer instinct. If you're not putting him down and out, he's going to keep coming. He's going to keep coming. He's going to make a jump, and we know the kid got some pop. So I'm not going to count him out for none of them dudes, man. I'm not going to count him out just like that.
Well, I'm not going to count him out, but I'm just...
Well, you did. You say he can't beat none of them.
He's not beating those.
Well, that's counting them out. Shit,
that's just my opinion. I'm entitled to it. I'm proud.
I'm just saying, that's counting them out for what you said. I know it's your opinion. I'm just saying, you counting them out. You never know, man.
I think Abdullah Mason and I think this was a perfect fight for him. And the reason I say it because he had to go through adversity, but he figured out what he had to do to win the fight, and he never stopped coming. You know what I'm saying? He kept being first. You know what I'm saying? And I think this was it's one of them you grow from a win like this. You know what I'm saying? You really grow from it. And Albert Bell, regardless of what y'all say about the man, folks didn't want to fight Albert Bell. A lot of people didn't want to fight that man. You know what I'm saying? And then instead of, he could have took, which I think would have been an easier fight against the dude. What's the dude that Keyshawn that beat Keyshawn in the Olympics? The Cuban.
He called him his daddy.
What's the Cuban name? I can't remember none of these folk names no more. But I think that would have been an easier fight than Abdullah Mason. But he had that lined up and was like, nope, I'll take this fight right now. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? So I give him credit and glad he got his shot. I just
Andy
think the ref,
Cruz.
Andy Cruz. I just think that the ref was out of order. Man, let that man, hey, if he gonna stop me, he gonna stop me. But at least let the man go out on his shield. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a championship fight. And he had went down once. I didn't think he was as hurt as clearly the ref thought he was. But man, nah. You do your count, let him get up. If he move, he still got his wits about him. Let him fight if you want to keep fighting. Let him fight. If that's
What
the
did
case,
you like that
go ahead.
Abdullah Mason didn't do? Dub Blue. What did y'all like that he didn't do?
What did I like that he didn't do?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
My fault.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about?
The stuff that he didn't do, how can he fix it? Abdullah
Work
Mason.
on it in the gym, like work on work on his mid range in the gym. I think Abdullah Mason is the goods, right? He just got to work on certain things. Just get a little bit more experience. You know, maybe just up his who's he sparring? Like, is he sparring a lot of times his brothers?
Nah, they say they really don't spar with each other, according to them.
So they bring in people. Okay, so it is what it is on that. Yeah, they
I
bring in
think
people.
I think the thing is that what if I'm Abdullah, the first thing that I learned from this fight is I need more body work, right? More body work. I gotta stop head hunting. And he does a lot of head hunting. Which I understand it, but at the same time, against somebody like that, when you throwing them shots up top and they able to see him coming and then counter you, you know what I'm saying? You ain't always gonna be the fastest in the ring. You ain't always gonna be the strongest in the ring. So you got to make sure that you're using your IQ. And I think in the second half of the fight, that's when his IQ really came out with him working the body, doing those type of things as far as like I said, the body shots and understanding that, okay, I'm breaking them down now. And if he would have did that earlier, he probably would have got clipped, but he was getting clipped with shots anyways, up top, when he was throwing up top. So I think if he learned that every fighter, Roy Jones say this better than anybody. What Roy Jones always tell you, hey, you got to go to that body, man. You got to. And when you go to the body, man, it just changed the way that a guy will fight you. When he started that consistent body attack, what happened was Albert Bell, he stopped letting his hands go as much. He wasn't throwing counter shots like he was before. Why? Because he got to make sure he protecting the body. He catching them shots more. And so he ain't able to counter you nearly as much as he was countering you early in that fight. And so I think he'll learn from it, but I think that's the main thing. Work that body early. You know what I'm saying? Put that work in early to the body, and then you can kind of work how you want to.
Yeah. I'm with you, man. The kid gonna be okay, man. The kid gonna be okay. You know, Albert Bell. I hate to say it, champ. You blew your chance, man. You blew your chance. You had your chance. You know, you kept crying about getting the chance. Dub kept crying about you getting the chance, and they gave you the chance, and you came on short, champ. And so that might be the last time you get a chance. So you got the moral of the story is you gotta take advantage of your opportunities. That was your opportunity, to be a champion. To be a champion, that was an opportunity. And now you got to go back to the drawing board.
So
You have to go back to the drawing board.
Would you guys be upset if Albert Bell, if you heard that Albert Bell was going to appeal the knockdown?
I don't think it would matter.
No, I'm asking you, would you be upset?
I
don't really care about appeals.
Me either.
Okay,
I just don't think it would matter. I don't think, and I understand what you're saying. I disagree with you, but I mean,
what do you disagree about?
I don't think that he got pushed down. I thought he got hit with a good shot, and then now if you want to say appeal to ref stoppage or something like that, that's fine.
That's what I'm
But
talking about. Because
that's why
the
I
ref turned
understand.
around. Yeah, when the ref turned around, he just turned around and immediately flagged it off. He didn't look at him to see if he was okay or anything. He just was like, "You're done."
We agree
Throw a
on that. We
push down.
agree on the bad stoppage.
Because he
But
laid, yeah.
how often have we ever? What's the last fight? Let me know the last time you ever seen an appeal happen about a ref stoppage.
No, I mean it's been a while. It's rare, but I'm just
It,
saying.
it, it ain't gonna get overturned though. And so
That's what I'm saying. So it don't really like. I don't really care about it. I wouldn't be mad if he does it. That's fine. I don't think he will. I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I don't think he will either. I think he's content. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, why you keep bringing up the damn appeal?
because you never know, it could happen. It could happen. You know, I
Look,
didn't think.
hey,
Listen, I didn't think that. I
you
didn't think
sound
that
like Buddy
Lamont
from
was gonna
Angels in
try
the
to.
Outfield, man. It can
No, hold
happen.
on.
It can
Yeah,
happen.
it can because I didn't think that Lamont was going to appeal with his situation, and you know he
And
did.
they didn't
So
overturn it.
yeah,
And that was even more egregious than what happened to Albert Bell.
nah, it's still nah. What happened to Albert Bell wasn't okay at all. So I mean, I think they still have a point of being
Okay, there you go.
appealed.
Piro
If he
said
wanted to appeal,
you can appeal a judgment call that is solely responsible to the ref to make. Okay, I don't know if that's true or not, but I trust Piro, so I'm going off of that. I
if
don't
you
know
have the
he
upper,
might not
if you
even
have
be
the people
appealing.
that are, I don't know. It is
And
what
I've
it
been
is.
telling y'all, man, they've been losing this stuff at the ref discretion, man. All this stuff, the ref got a lot of power. That
Yeah,
battle
yeah.
want that appeal. The
Yeah.
ref got a lot of power there, man. They all that discrepancy stuff, man. Leave it to the ref. Let the ref do it, man. So, but it is what it is, man. I don't think, it would have, did anything if the ref wouldn't have stopped it. I think he still would have stopped him because
And
it's like
I think it might have got worse. It might have got worse.
Well, sure. Like I said, it could have got worse, or it could have been he ended up clinching him, and he weathered the storm. You know what I'm saying?
But even
weathered
it,
the storm.
but you gotta go look at it, Blue. Throughout that
No, I
fight,
already seen it.
I got you. But throughout the fight, after about the 9th round, well, probably about the 8th round, Albert Bell wasn't even throwing punches no more.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm just saying that's all. All that I'm not disputing none of that. None of that. I'm not disputing. I'm disputing the push. That's the only thing I'm talking about. I believe that he could have got up. You know what I'm saying, and possibly clinched, or he could either weather the storm or went out on the shield. I'm just saying, give that man the opportunity. That's all I'm saying.
I don't
He earned
disagree.
it.
I don't
That's all
disagree.
I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Give the man an opportunity. Don't just turn around and wave it off. If he
I'm
gets
just saying
knocked
there
down
ain't no reason
again,
to appeal it.
no, I understand that. I understand that. That's not. I really do care. I don't
And
care if he appeals it or
the
not.
ref's gonna tell you and Doug, I gave him an opportunity for 11 rounds.
I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm gonna look at him like, what you mean? The man won 6 rounds, so you could at least give him the benefit of the
Well, the
doubt. That's
judges
what I
didn't.
would have said to the
The
ref.
judges didn't give him 6 rounds. Who are you?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, nigga. How you say he won 6 rounds? I
No, they
love this,
did.
boy.
No, I think they did give him those.
If
Because
it's 6 rounds, it'd have been a draw.
no,
What you talking about, man?
No, it
hold
wouldn't
on.
have.
No,
No, it
it
wouldn't
wouldn't have
have.
been because
It
he
wouldn't have
went
been because he
down
knocked him
twice.
down
But they
twice.
still
Yeah, so
didn't give
no, it
him
wouldn't
6
have.
rounds. I think they gave him 4 rounds.
Hold on. What's all right? Y'all let me know.
Nah, one of the scores was tight. Like he got 6 rounds. It was
All right,
like
there you go, right there.
It's
There you
13-13.
No. What? 106 to 103, 107 to 102, 106 to 103.
That's not no damn 6 rounds.
I don't know what they is. Shit.
They gave him 4 rounds, man.
If you won
I
6,
count that
listen,
match.
listen. If you
And one
won
of them
6
gave him
rounds,
5 rounds.
And you count the 2 knockdowns. Like I said, I thought Abdullah would have still won the fight. At the same time, you let the man. Hey, if he want to keep fighting, let him keep fighting.
yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I agree with that. Let me be the ref. You up? Okay. You wobbling? You can wobble to the rope and everything. Go get him.
Hey, look, do you want to fight? All right,
Yeah,
you got it.
exactly. He said, "Yeah."
Nah.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
What you do is you go over there when he gets knocked down, you pick him up. Hey man, you want to continue or not? 'Cause I'm gonna let you fight now. You know what
Exactly.
I'm
You going out on your shield with me? Oh, I don't
saying?
want to hear no
Throw,
complaints, no discrepancy, none of that shit. You
Hey,
throw
going
the
out
look,
on your
towel in.
shield?
Throw the towel in
hey,
if y'all need to. Now,
Exactly.
hey,
now if
look, tell him,
if he just getting beat up on the ropes and just getting battered, that's one thing. But I didn't think he was just getting battered. He was getting hurt to the body. But hey, I'm not stopping it. That's me. I'm not stopping the damn fight for body shots, man. Hey, I ain't stopping it for body shots.
Yeah.
That's just me though.
And,
That's probably why I don't need to be a ref.
and you know how the ref go in before the fight and let him know what he going to do, tell him the rules and all that stuff. I would tell both of them niggas. I would tell both of them. You going out on your shield. Do you want to continue this fight?
Hey, look. I tell him I'm gonna protect
what
your
you
head.
should
I'm
say.
gonna
This
protect
is
you
what you
if you
say.
get hit with head shots. Then I'm gonna protect you. But if you get hit with body shots and you going down, I'm just letting you know you might want to take a knee because if you get up, I'm gonna let you keep fighting.
Nah,
All
nah,
right,
check this
fella.
out. This is what I would have told. This is what I would have said to him. You know, I would have been like, look, after he got knocked down that first time, I look the second time, I'd be like, look, man, I'm gonna let you up, right? But if you look like if he hit you again, you might just go to sleep. You know, standing up. You want to stay down or you want to get up? Because it's all on you right now.
All right, fellas. We got an announcement. Teofima
So,
Lopez, Rolly Romero is final. They fighting in August of 20 something. You know, I like this fight. I think it's gonna be a surprise fight, and I'm picking Rolly.
You
I'm
got really
picking
about what?
Rolly.
You got about stoppage or decision?
Um, you know what? I'm gonna be bold right now. Stop it.
Mm.
Catch him in the equilibrium.
You got a round?
I got Rolly. Nah, I ain't got no round.
Uh, man, that's a hard fight for me to call, man. It's T.O. first time fighting at 47, coming off of a bad loss against Shakur. I don't know what his confidence like. It looked like they say he's been training with Mayweather or whatever. I don't know if it helped his power. You know what I'm saying? His power hadn't translated from 35 yet. We really haven't seen the true translation of the power. We know what Rolly got. We know Rolly cracking anyway. So it don't
Exactly.
take but a couple shots for him to take you out. I'm going T.O. right now, but that's subject to change. It's subject to change.
Yeah, everything is subject to change.
yeah, that's a
Pound the
fact. I'm
what's up,
going TO
pounder.
too. I'm going for TO too because I think he has more experience. You know, when it comes down to it, I think that I think he can be elusive enough to not be hit by Rolly. You know what I mean? To make a difference. I think he
Rolly done
can.
fought the tougher opponents.
I just think that I think his experience, To's experience, will pull him through. Will pull him through, especially the wash that Shakur put him through.
You're the
Man,
only one laughing.
Oh
boxing,
man,
boxing the hurt game.
I love it.
And one thing with Rolly, he been training with Salez. He's looking better and better each fight.
Yeah, getting
Uh,
better and better.
Yeah,
uh,
he is. That's a fact.
I think it's a much tougher fight. I think that Rolly feels out to the weight a little better than T.O. do. That's a tough fight right there. Rolly champion up there. Man, I think it's gonna be. I like the fight. It's a heck of a fight. I'm leaning. I think T.O. got more boxing skills. I usually lean more toward the boxer than the puncher, and so I'm going with T.O. at this current moment in time. But the closer this fight get, I'm just saying my opinion may change as I start looking into it, listening to how they talk. Rolly, I'm not Rolly, excuse me, Tio. He talking. Is his dad gonna be his trainer? I don't think so. I think has he kicked his dad out the training room yet?
I don't know who's the
Nah,
trainer. I don't know who he gonna have training. I don't know,
what?
but right now, y'all, some of these people, I like Teofimo Lopez, been putting them paws on people, and he haven't. You know, Rolly getting better. We know T.O. is more skilled fighter, but this is a what have you done for me lately world, and
Yeah, well, you can't count Rolly out. First of
you know,
all, and you can't count him out at all because Rolly, like how he showed his boxing skills when he fought Ryan. You know, so it's a fight that I will say that
do it go the distance?
yeah, I do believe so. I do believe so.
Dub, do it go the distance?
If Rolly can't get him out early, I think it's going the distance. In my personal opinion.
And I agree. I think it go the distance if Tio win. I think so. I look at it this way: only way Rolly win if you stop Tio. Only way Tio win if it goes the distance. The one thing is Rolly plays right into Tio game plan. Tio is a back-footed fighter. You know what I'm saying? If he got to be first, then he's struggling. He's struggling to be first. That's when we're going to see him have his most struggles in fights. And against somebody like Rolly trying to clip something. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's going to be more in favor of Tio as far as the style matchup go. But it really come down to, and Jad Quinn just said it. Who's training Tio, right? If he listening to Pops in the corner, you know what I'm saying? And how many shots his daddy didn't had before the fight. And then with Rolly, I'm just saying, Rolly has, regardless of what people want to say about the man has continuously improved under Ishmael Saleh. He's gotten better. Once he got rid of, what was his name? Bullet or something like that.
Bullet.
Once he got rid of him and started working with Ishmael, man, we've seen improvement from Rolly game. And so I think
I know who Tio's manager is. I forgot.
We don't care. We don't care about the manager, man. Who training him?
I mean his trainer. I know who his trainer is. I forgot.
Who?
Y'all ain't been paying attention.
How you said you hold on? You just said you know but you forgot.
Trainer is, but I forgot. Oh my god.
Yeah, I forgot. That's a little bit earlier. It just reminded me who his
how
trainer
you
was.
know?
You know what I'm saying?
Can't handle the truth.
Yeah, y'all can't handle the truth, and I'm about to lay it on y'all.
This nigga here, boy.
Listen. It's the robot that he was sparring with.
Oh,
security. Throw his ass off the show, Lou. Throw his ass off.
Yeah, it's time to go, man.
Nigga out here talking crazy.
This nigga out here talking.
Nah, did y'all see T.O. spot? Like, he was squaring up to that robot.
But yeah, man, I don't know what's going on, champ. Y'all Rolly got some bad blood towards T.O. Yeah, I ain't forget. I know they beefing. You know, I know they beefing. Pack them up. I hope Rolly pack them up.
That makes the fight even more interesting now. You know what I mean?
You know,
it makes it even more interesting.
You know, so we Puro say what Rolly improved on.
I think since he been with I muted myself. My bad. I think that he ain't as wild as he used to be. I think his jab is much better. I think that he kind of his understanding and game plan of what I want to land is much clearer than what it was previously. So I think his punch selection has been better. I just think that his footwork done been better. He done improved on a lot of things since he done been under Ishmael, from my opinion. And it's interesting because he still carries the same power. It's just that his delivery system has gotten much better as well. Looking to shoot in between shots, understanding what the opponent is going to do and what I should be looking for when I let my shots go. His defense, I can't say too much about his defense. I think he still get clipped with shots, but I think that he done improved on a lot since he done been with Ishmael Silas. A lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looked more calmer too. Believe it or not, he looked more calmer in the ring too. You know what I mean?
But I think that comes from understanding what he's looking for versus just kind of being out there and being like, I'm about to fight you. You know what I'm saying? Like we about to fight. Is now, okay, now I kind of have an understanding of what my opponent's gonna do, what the game plan is, and what I'm looking for. And when you understand that, that calms you down, and you like, these the shots that I really want to land. You know what I'm saying? If I can land this, then I really got something going. So that's just my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with you, man. His form is definitely tighter. He more patient. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he more patient. He not running there.
Man, I remember a time when Rolly he was knocking stuff out then. He would damn near windmilling punches that shot at times. You'd be like, oh, bro, calm down. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that he did understand a little more about the game, man. So, you know, I ain't mad at it. I like to see him improve the way he's improved.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, Dre, that's how he throw him. Oh man. Well, we gotta go off topic, not because but you know me, I don't like talking about people personal. But well, we good. So I'm just saying, I'm just gonna say, I hope Dave Benavidez get his life together. That's all I'm gonna say. Get it together, Chan.
Yeah, I seen they came. Hey, you ain't got to go personal. I do it. His wife came out talking about she worried about his life. He back on drugs. I don't know if it's true or not. Maybe she trying to, I don't know if they separate. I don't know what's going on, but maybe she trying to make a case for her to take the kids. I don't know. But at the end of the day, man, I hope David Benavidez, and every time I done talked to him a couple times, every time I done seen him talk since his incidents, he seemed to be a real level-headed individual. You know what I mean? And I don't know how true it is, but I just hope it ain't true. And that that he in order and he ain't out of order as far as the drugs and all that other kind of stuff go. The crazy thing is, it's hard to talk about it because he lost his belt the first time for what? Not the weight. He lost it for drugs, cocaine, and so I just hope he ain't went back down that path. Blue, what you got on it?
What's up, brother?
What you got on David Benavidez?
Oh, David Benavidez?
As far as what his wife's saying, and
oh man, I don't really try to get into all that, man. Like that's just the people's private life. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to get into that because when he gets in the ring, you can't tell that he has issues like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's just something that I don't really want to get into. He put the business out there, so I mean it's out there, but I feel like as long as he's performing, what can I say, man? You got some people that like to meditate for hours upon hours. You know what I'm saying? They doing certain stuff that, somebody might not say, hey, you doing too much of that. So I mean, I don't know. When he's in the ring, you can't tell that he has an issue. You see what I'm saying? So I mean that's really what I look at it. None of my business.
I just hope the brother okay. And out of anything, you don't wish those type of issues on nobody.
No, you don't. But it's not like you can sometimes you can look at somebody and tell that they're having issues. You see what I'm saying? You can't look at David Benavidez and say that he has issues. You can't. You know what I mean? So.
But we don't ever see. We only see him. We see a video here of him in sparring.
Yeah.
Like we don't see it. We don't know. We have no clue.
Yeah, no, we don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like we don't know. When he's doing interviews, it's not like you can tell. Ain't like when you see certain people, like AB, for instance. I'm not trying to bring it up, but you can tell, like when he goes and do an interview, that he's on something. So it's like, oh man, he needs some help. You know what I mean? That's why people.
AB, hold on, man. AB done did he do a live stream 24 hours every day almost. It seemed like with what's the other dude's name? I can't remember the dude's name.
Dean the Great.
Okay, but it seemed like they be drunk anyway.
But they be
Come on.
stunting though. They be stunting though. They're not drinking. Listen, he's making it seem like he's drinking. I think he's drinking to a certain point, but then he's stopping actually. Because the simple fact is the girl, well, he was at the club and a girl busted him
That
out
was
or
just
some
one
girl.
time, man. That was just one. That nigga's an alcoholic drunk. You ain't see him yesterday. Wasn't feeling well. That nigga gonna be throwing up blood in a minute.
Yeah, because he's drinking too much. Yeah, he's really drinking too much. He said he couldn't even keep anything down. Yeah, but you know, a lot of times those are recaps, so we don't know what's really going on with it. Like I don't know. I don't watch them like that, so I don't know like if the videos because a lot of times what these streamers are doing, they're just recapping it. They're just saying re previewing it. You know what I mean? So therefore, you're watching something and you might think that it's something new, and it's not. That's something they did like 2 days ago or three
So,
days ago.
but was he that drunk, or was they faking it?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like he's drinking, but I think what he's doing because AB's smart. Like you think about what I'm saying. Like because remember you said you've seen the same skit, right? Where the girl was like, that's just there's no alcohol in there. She kept saying, there's no alcohol in there.
I didn't
Like
see
you're
that. I didn't
stunning.
see that skit.
Yeah, one
Well, yeah,
time he I guess he had some orange juice in it or something.
yeah, but he was drinking. But he instead of him saying it, he didn't say anything, which is smart. He just looked at her,
Hmm.
gave her that dumb look, like that dumb look, instead of trying to defend it or deny it. You know what I'm saying? Deny it or defend it or whatever the hell he was trying to do. He did nothing. That was the perfect thing to do because you have to assume what it is right now. I mean, because honestly, I mean, think about it. There's been times where people have been drunk as hell, and then what do you see them do? You see them walking around drinking some water or drinking some juice or something like that. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So it is what it is. That's why I'm saying, like, I didn't really want to make this about AB. I'm just saying the situation is this: is that I can't tell. And that's my whole point of even bringing it up. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to pass judgment on the man because obviously it's not affecting him in the ring. But you see what I'm saying? But if it starts
He
affecting him in
not
the
in the
ring, that's when
ring.
it's Nah, listen, bro. He just had a fight. He just had a fight.
AB.
No, I'm talking about. I'm going. I'm. Instead of like, we just moved the goalpost to AB. We were talking about David Benavidez. I went back to talking about
Oh,
David
okay.
Benavidez. That's what
You
I'm
talking
doing right
about
now.
the okay. You talking
Yes,
about the
I'm going
cocaine?
back.
Okay.
That's why I said, yeah. That's why I just left that alone. That's why I said I don't want to make this about AB because it's not about AB. You know what I'm saying? Just move the whole goalpost. I was just
What
trying to
up,
do a
Teach?
comparison. That's all it was. All I feel is that hey, my condolences for him, but at the same token, I can't tell. Only way that we knew is because his fiance basically exposed it. So, and some people broke it down and said that was a good thing that it was broke down like that because the simple fact is she's trying to really get him help. She's putting her foot down. So, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I'm not in that
Oh no,
situation. So
Dave Benavidez got that Bill Haney, that white allegedly that white Snow White seven dwarfs.
It's not the seven dwarfs. He got the seven dwarfs.
I'm just saying he got that Snow White and the seven dwarfs.
Seven
Trey say I love this show. He got that Snow White and the seven dwarfs, man. That nigga, shit, that nigga it ain't alcohol. It never been alcohol, but they been that. Even though he drinks, but it ain't that. That motherfucker in the room say, "I ho."
Let that shit go, bro. Let it go.
I'm telling you, man, it's just crazy, man. He need help. I hate when these people, these dudes. It's like they can't handle fame. Once they get real famous and do it good, they go back to what screwed them up in the first place. See what I'm saying?
Hey,
You know what I mean?
sometimes that's what you used to. You know what I'm saying? And when you get in the rocky situation, they revert back to. I don't know if that's his case, and
Yeah, so, but, I just wish, I be wishing these people luck, man. I don't like saying that, man, but fight your demons, man. You made it that far, try to get it, try to, do better, man. Go seek help.
I
You
got
Mexican, go talk to Mauricio. He'll help you.
go talk to Mauricio.
I'm just saying, man. Mauricio will help him. Shit.
Hold on, I gotta ask you now, Lou. I gotta ask this. So now Top Rank over with the zone, that those type of things, and we done seen it's been consistent because we watched your boy Lou Big Baby Anderson. We seen him. He messed around. He went over to the other side of the street, got knocked out. Your other boy with the mustache. What's the boy with the mustache?
That's your boy.
What's his name?
I forgot his name. That dude, I went in on him one day. Martinez.
No, not Martinez.
With the big thick mustache, right?
No, man. Oh my God. What's the short heavyweight?
That's what I'm talking about.
It ain't Martinez.
What's his name? It is what the hell is his name?
Torres. We seen Torres. He went over there and ended up getting stopped in the second round, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He got knocked out. He got flatlined out there. I said, good Lord.
Mm-hmm.
We hoping the best for him.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed like now that they doing business on different sides of the street. Seems like some of these Top Rank guys, they ain't able to pull their weight the same way they was pulling their weight before.
They still ain't. T said he was garbage. Remember, I said he was hot garbage. Hot garbage. You know.
Lou, I think you told me one time he was fighting the dude off the taco truck. So I said,
yeah, man, that dude a bum, man. You know, it is with. You just gotta tell it like it is, man.
Xander Zayas. Xander went out there and got hand put on him.
Mm-hmm.
It past weekend, all these Top Rank guys, what we seen? Guys that we thought they were about to stop something outside of Abdullah, they all, hey, it was a struggle. I think, like I said, Tiger, he had a good performance, but Shoo and Scooter, it was difficult for him out there. Edgar Berlanga. Well, hey, once he left Top Rank, what happened? Man, been getting beat down ever since.
Mr. Shelton trolling now. Torres is Lou's favorite fighter.
Do y'all think that Top Rank now, those fighters at Top Rank, do y'all think folks gonna start being like, man, we might need to go another route. We might need to go another route so we can get some.
They're gonna start pulling the Zuffa, one and done.
Hold on, I got something for y'all. What y'all think about Sanchez and Atoma fight?
Atoma gonna put hands on Sanchez.
I think so too. When Sanchez can punch like a motherfucker, boy, he punching.
Man, Sanchez, that man, look, no disrespect, but that man a Cuban. Now he a Cuban 33, which means he all of 47 years old.
He put on too much muscle. That's why I got mad at him. I don't like him with all that muscle, man.
Man, I think he gonna
get
messed up
in them highlight reels with all that muscle right now. He getting them highlight reels because
yeah,
oh boy,
it wear you down too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. You motherfucking right. Take a lot of oxygen.
All right, let's talk about what people want to talk about now, Blue. Your favorite fighter, Blue. Earl Spence Jr.
Who?
Earl Spence and Dirk James. You heard the interview?
Man, that ain't my favorite fighter.
You heard the interview, Doug?
I heard it, and I agree with I don't like how. So I'm gonna be honest. The way that Earl Spence came out and made it seem like it's just really all Derrick James, and it was nothing. He just basically was like, just basically wasn't even trying to really invest time into him. And Derrick James just came out there and exposed him because it didn't add up to me. You had to take a cortisone shot, right? And I honestly knew, because we've been knowing, that you had a rib injury. We knew that, and you took the cortisone shot. But the thing about it is that why did you make it seem like you could really train and you could do all this stuff? And you should have just said from the jump, man, my ribs is hurt, and that's why the training camp didn't go well. But you made it seem like it was all Derrick James' fault. I don't like that. That's being disingenuous. So I'm
That
glad
one.
that I'm glad that Derrick James, in my opinion, I'm glad that Derrick James. This is my opinion. I'm glad that Derrick James came out and explained himself and said, "Look, this is my side, my point of view of what the situation was, and this is what it was."
That wasn't the
So
most interesting thing about the interview to me.
It sure wasn't.
The most interesting thing, in my personal opinion, when Derrick James came out and said, "Hell, well, first off, I don't never get you sparring. Now I might approve sparring partners, but they're gonna PBC, they got a Rolodex over there. The second thing is you had a time frame of 3 months where you could push the fight back.
yeah,
If
yeah,
you
that was
already
interesting
hurt,
too.
you talking about taking cortisone shots and all this other kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that added up for me in my mind is because before Derrick James even did an interview, it was like Lou said when EJ tried to say cortisone, what he said, Lou?
Constant.
So my thing is, if you know you got to take a cortisone shot because you injured, what's the problem with pushing? You still gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? You may have to wait 3 months, but you gonna get paid and you got a better chance to win the fight. And it was interesting. Derrick James sat there and they asked, they were like, "Did you think he was gonna lose?" Like EJ
Yeah.
said that he already kind of figured out that he knew he was gonna lose the fight. And Derrick James was like, "I ain't think nothing like that. I wasn't
Yeah,
thinking that he was just gonna lose the fight." And so and with those timelines, the way they were breaking things down, you know what I'm saying, from both sides, me listening to it, I lean more toward Derrick James' side than I do EJ's side. And
yeah,
even when I went back and I watched, and I always say, I'm not a huge fan of Derrick James' pad work, right? He broke down why he do it that way. But for you even, and Derrick James was like, hell, I was the sparring partner because I had to do this every day with him, you know what I'm saying, for 14 rounds. And I'm throwing shots. If you go back and look at the actual pad work that they did before the fight, Derrick James was making them catch shots and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was throwing shots back. And so I can't blame Derrick James in this situation after hearing both sides of it, because even when Derrick James was talking about, well, he didn't want to call the friend, that quote unquote friend, but saying, well, he kind of know what's going on, so you can at least do some low level sparring with him, so you can stay active, that type of thing. And brought up that both of the guys that we had in originally for the first 2 weeks, they were both switch hitters. You know what I'm saying? They could fight both ways. And EJ went out and was like, well, you know, I didn't have nobody who was a southpaw and these type of things. I'm like, I don't know. I kind of lean more toward Derrick James' side on in this situation. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
It's two sides.
yeah, I do too.
It's two sides. You know what I'm saying? One gonna be one, the other gonna be one. Then you got the truth. So maybe both of them tad bit skewed, but I think Derrick James leaned a tad bit more toward the middle than EJ did as far as the sparring go. As far as their relationship breaking up, that was the funniest thing to me. Derrick James was like, hell, when I served his ass with papers, that's when our relationship
Teach, you 2 hours late, man. That's why I wanted Lou to talk about Scooter Davis. You too late, champ. I'm fair, champ. I'm fair. You know, I got on his ass. I don't bite my tongue. You know, he ain't look good. He ain't look good. You know,
we started off with
yeah, we told it. We started off with him, champ. And Jab Queen, you starting to sound like me now. Talking about when the last time Shakur Stevenson beat the shit out of somebody. You starting to sound like me, girl.
Teofimo Lopez.
Nah, that's not beating the shit out of nobody. When I hear beating the shit out of somebody, I mean swelling them up, knocking them down, and beating the shit out of somebody.
Josh
We
Padley.
gotta start using regular words, man. You know,
Josh Padley.
He beat Teofima Lopez.
Josh Pat, he beat.
He had T.O.'s face looking kind of.
In my opinion, Blue, like you told me, nigga. My opinion.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm giving you my opinion.
I don't know. We
I
don't want to hear
wasn't
your
already talking
opinion on
about
your
your
favorite
opinion.
fighter. We don't want to hear
No,
your
I'm talking
opinion on
about
your
Tio. I'm
favorite
not talking
fighter.
about Shakur. I'm talking about Tio face was a little disfigured
Oh
a little bit.
man,
You know
that
what I'm
man
saying?
ain't beat the last time he beat shit out of somebody with the sushi chef.
No, Josh
Okay, so let me
Padley.
ask you
He
this.
beat Josh
Hold on, watch
Padley. He
this.
beat Josh Padley pretty bad.
Oh, and
Hold
Valdez.
on,
I thought he beat the mess out of Valdez.
hold on. So this ain't beating the mess out of somebody when the person is pissing blood a month after the fight.
Dude, he didn't beat the shit out of nobody.
Oh, so you gonna downplay that, huh?
Um,
Okay.
didn't I just say it?
Yeah, you did. You sure did. You sure did say you're downplaying
Exactly. He damn sure beat the shit out of somebody. Get the fuck out of here. When that
it.
nigga beating the shit out of anybody. Get out of
Hey,
here. Well, I
look.
want him to beat the shit out of Tank. I want him to beat the shit out of
So
Devin. I
take the
want
step
him
to
to
the
beat the
ring
shit
with him.
I want him to beat the shit out of Keyshawn. And I want him to
I
beat the
do
shit
too.
out of Ryan Garcia. I want him to beat the shit out of Gary Antoine Russell. Can he fight one of
Yep.
them fighters?
I wish you would. I'm agreeing with you, man. I'm agreeing with you.
Hey, they said, hold on, real quick. They said that Antoine turned the fight down against
They
Shakur.
ain't turn no fight there. Wasn't no fight never offered.
I'm just reading the reports, man. I don't know.
No, come on, you know better. He would have said something. They ain't send that man no contract. And first of all, who gonna send him a contract?
Who gonna say who a contract?
Who gonna
Antoine?
send Antoine a contract?
Shakur.
How? With who?
What you mean?
Who he under? What promoter?
And he with Eddie Hearn?
Hell no.
Or he ain't with Eddie Hearn no more? Who he with?
He went to Saudi, man.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Well, you can still go to Eddie Hearn. They got a good relationship.
They told me I heard he was signing with Zuffa, but that don't seem to be
No,
coming to
but
fruition.
I told you why. See, I know this stuff. I told you why him and Devin didn't. I keep telling you that money drying up. Turkey sick. They ain't getting that 20 million to 15 million. Dana White ain't paying them that stuff. So why sign with Zuffa? I think they messed up now, man. Because if Turkey gets sick and them funds ain't there, what Dana White gonna do?
I'm pretty sure Turkey has a successor that he's going
Nah,
to replace
when
him with.
you wish upon a star,
He has too much money
no
invested.
matter who you are. I hear them niggas don't even want it. Because a lot of them was mad at Turkey. They ready to abolish his ass when they Devin and Shakur fucked them fights up for running and being born. Tom and Jerry. They was heated at Turkey. That's why Turkey say he ain't want no more Tom and Jerry stuff. Them dudes want to see action. They don't want to see no running man. I'm not disrespecting the niggas, but I am. They don't want to see the
Hold on,
running man.
hold on, Lou. What you said? I ain't disrespecting y'all, but I am disrespecting y'all.
Exactly. And they was mad at Turkey, and that's why Turkey started saying that. You know? And when he gone, you think them niggas gonna pay them niggas that money just to see a born fight, a master class defensive fighter or a master class hugger?
That's disrespectful. That's
I'm just
disrespectful.
saying.
Yeah, the Sheik will pay for Shakur though. It's
Okay.
already been. The Sheik will pay for Shakur.
Okay. I hear you. You know, yeah. Tomato. But these dudes, man, we're gonna see, man.
They
But in
wanted
two
the
weeks,
fight. They wanted the fight. They wanted
in 2 weeks,
Devin and Shakur fight.
my favorite fighter fights, so I don't care. He back in the ring. No. My favorite fighter be back in the ring in 2 weeks, baby.
Who is that?
Jamal Charlo.
And who he fighting?
I don't know. He said it's gonna be a dog fight though. He fight some dude from Australia.
They on the EJ card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all think Spence gonna be able to get a KO over Tim Zoo?
Man, fuck Earl spending them big ass teeth. He might get KO.
Man, you saying that because you don't like him. I'm being
No,
serious.
I ain't saying I ain't like. I'm not saying I ain't like him. Why y'all keep saying just because I talk negative about the fight? That don't mean I don't like it. It's just their time is up. That's all. His time is up. I do not want to see that dude back in the ring. That's why I'm talking like that, man. I don't want to see him back in the ring. I don't want to see him get hurt, man. He worried about his big ass teeth more than he worried about anything else. I'm telling you.
Man, I bet you, boy. I bet you, if he had the opportunity to meet you in real life, he'd be mad at you. Talking about his teeth so much.
I'm so big, man. What you talking about? I ain't saying nothing wrong.
Man, you talking about his teeth so much.
That nigga teeth big as shit, man. And am I wrong? When he fought the Donis Ugas and he thought his teeth fell out. He thought he broke one of his dentures or whatever he got, them fake joint, big joints. And he started looking on the ground and everything. Ugas should have hit him with a 2-piece.
It was his mouthpiece, man. His mouthpiece.
Yeah. And he thought his teeth was in his mouthpiece.
When you have an accident like that, you should just be happy to be alive.
Yeah, exactly. But I think he might win. You know, he might win. But I really do think he don't want to go out like a loser. I think if he beat Tim Zoo, I think he's over. I think he's gonna retire.
I don't think if he win, I don't think he retired.
Well, he said it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he said this might be my last fight.
I think that's only if he loses though.
Nah, he ain't say win or lose. But I'm telling you, you got to read in between the lines, man. I don't think he won.
I know.
You know.
I understand that, but I just think that that's just it's just my opinion. I feel like if he wins, it'll motivate him because he said he woke up motivated to want to fight again. So therefore, he can say all that say all the make a point of saying that this might be my last fight. But if it's me in that situation, what I'm taking from it is if you lose, this is your last fight.
Mm-hmm. I don't bet people in the chat, Sam. Bet Doug.
No, I don't bet. I stopped betting.
That's why I said it.
Hey, niggas still owe me money, so
dude, you can take that $75, go on FanDuel or DraftKings and win some real money, chat. You know, stop betting the public.
Hey, look, I don't know.
But Dirk James called him out, man, and so the last thing I want to say about this, man, and me and Dub talked about it. Do we discredit Bud Crawford win?
Hell nah.
I'm not.
And get what? If EJ and Derek James, they both said it. They were like, "Look, hey, Bud did what he was supposed to do. We didn't do what we were supposed to do."
Yep.
It's sad. The sad situation is that it's interesting. I listen to the fans, right? And the fan, they be like, man, EJ, he done robbed this and this, and he let all his fans down. I'm like, shit, that nigga didn't give a damn about y'all anyway. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I pick EJ.
Don't none of them do, and I told you. Don't none of them do.
I don't give a damn about that.
Are you sure the hell don't? About making their money. But like I told Dub, I think if this was the John Gotti days, EJ would have been, head would have been chopped off. Them gamblers put all that money on that stuff, man.
Hey, the mob would. Hey, like I told, what I said, Lou, I said they might not have killed him because they wanted another fight from him. So,
yeah,
hey, the family might have been something gonna happen. But man, let me fuck around and go in there with a rib injury, and I don't know nothing about that. Man, damn all that, nigga. Damn all that.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
One thing that I do remember him saying that because he said what was going on was that EJ didn't have southpaws. He was when he first started the training camp, he had 2 switch hitters. So
doesn't matter, man. Like Dub said, he could have stepped back for 3 months, but he didn't want to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He wanted the payday.
And real quick, Tony, hold on. Only reason, hey, if a nigga get out there cheating, then yeah, I don't want nobody. I don't give a damn who you are. If you cheating, in the sport of boxing, bro. Like, I ain't supporting that. But go listen to my first take before I knew Ron had cheated any of that. Go listen to my first take about that fight. My first take had nothing to do. I was like, man, Devin fought the wrong fight, and I still think he fought the wrong fight. The only thing I was happy about is that nigga got caught cheating. That was cheating. If you cheat in the sport of boxing, if you cheating in any sport, it's something. But in boxing, it's a little different. Just because, man, you punching folks in the head. You know what I'm saying? In basketball, so you could be, jump a little high, run, all that kind of stuff. I got that. But it ain't as physical as boxing is. So that's the only thing I was saying about Ryan. Hell, if you cheated, you cheated. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I ever said about that. And I give, once again, once EJ got in the ring, man, what you want from me? Even at that time, I didn't know that and I ain't never made no excuse for EJ. I never will. But I give Bud credit. I didn't always gave that man credit for that win, and I'm gonna give him credit. If you know you hurt, if you know you're injured, you ain't up. You talking about you knew that you was gonna lose the fight and all this other kind of stuff. Well, hell, let the betting public know this stuff too. So at least folks ain't betting on you and making, hey, folks were putting money, like big money on that fight. You know what I'm saying? Luckily it wasn't me, but I nigga putting $5,000-$6,000 on that fight. On EJ, and you going in there hurt, bro? What you doing? Like, hey,
yeah.
If it was the mob, somebody would have. Hey, we would have been looking for. Hey, that nigga would have been in the back of a trunk or something, man. You'd be like, oh, what the hell EJ been, man? Hey, remember what they said? Floyd said Bob had to come get him one time when he was dealing with what's your boy name in Houston?
Jay Prince.
Jay Prince. Hey, Bob had to come save Floyd. So, I mean, that's just how it goes. But I don't wish no harm on nobody. But at the same time, hey, the nigga, he put hands on him. He put hands on him.
Yeah. Say he gets credit because he stepped. That's that Mr. Shelton talk there. If you step in the ring, hey, ain't nobody force you to step in the ring. But
we don't even know that you hurt. Like every fighter, you talk to trainers, promoters, you talk to them, fighters. What they say, man, 9 times out of 10, when you get in the ring, something hurt. You may not be injured, right? We always understand there's a difference between being injured and hurt. But at the same time, something gonna hurt. You've been training, and Derek James was like, man, fighters get hit in the jaw, they should be on the line. They still got to get in there. Why? Because they need their money. That's their livelihood. And you know what I'm saying? You got to make the fight. But hey, in a fight like that, man, I'm pushing it back. Man, I'm pushing it back.
Exactly. My ribs hurt, my teeth hurt, my ass hurt, everything hurt. Nah, man, I'm pushing it back.
I'm pushing it back. Hey, y'all call me whatever y'all want to. Y'all still want to see the fight, and we all would have still bought the fight if it would have happened 3 months later. And we would have said, well, if he were hurt, well, hey, I want to see both of them at the top of that game anyway. So that's what we would have said.
Yeah. Exactly, man. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. So, hey, before we leave, what's your expectation though? Do y'all got any expectation of Earl?
I got him KO in Tim Zoo, man. I think he's gonna pull off a KO, man. I think he feels some kind of way about what Tim Zoo basically has said, and he feels like I think he's gonna put hands on Tim Zoo, make a point.
I still don't know what type of Earl we gonna see.
Yeah,
I have no clue. Tim Zoo at least he's been active. You know what I'm saying? And EJ ain't fought in 3 years now. So I don't know what the hell to expect. You done got knocked out. We ain't heard from you. You pull up, do an interview. Seemed like after the Derek James that came out, and seemed like you had it. Somebody was lying. I don't know which one was lying. Let me put it that way. Somebody was lying, and y'all ain't. I don't know, man. You dealing with a new trainer. Like it's just a lot of stuff going on with EJ, bro. Like it's I don't know. I just don't know what to expect. I have no clue what to expect from him. I hope he look good. He with Ronnie Shields now. I'm a fan of Ronnie Shields. At the same time, bro, you ain't fought when you ain't fought in 3 years. First off, we always say ring rust play a factor in any fight. Then it take from, correct me if I'm wrong, Lou, most of the time when you change trainers, you're like, man, it's gonna take
about
you
3 fights, man. 3-4 fights, man.
You gotta really get it together.
Yeah, they
And
got
so
best to each
just
other.
have no like I don't know what to expect, bro. And you coming off a knockout loss, the most brutal defeat. We ain't never seen you get hands put on you like we seen you get hit, man, but we ain't never seen you get hands put on you like that. I don't know what to expect, bro. I had no clue what to expect from EJ.
Yeah. I just want him to come out unscathed, man. The worst thing we can see that he going in and get knocked out. That'd be bad.
Man, I think if he go in and get knocked out, that's then I think then he probably lay it down and be like, I'm done. And you gotta remember, EJ, what is he? 35, 36?
Yeah.
Like
same age as the twins, they all the same age.
So it's so many different things that kind of play out. Maybe the 3 years help him. You know what I'm saying? Let his body recover, that type of thing. He say he done stop drinking and he living a different life and all these. Maybe that helped him. I don't know. I just don't know what to expect.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. He said just because you didn't fight in 3 years don't mean that dude forgot how to fight. Yeah, it sure don't. But you know what it means? You got rust. You stop fighting for a reason. He got damage, car damage. He got Crawford damage. He got teeth damage. He got rib damage. You know what I mean? We don't know how the reflex is going to be.
He older.
So it's a lot.
It's a lot. And I'm not saying that EJ not gonna be good. Maybe he go in there and look sharp. I was listening to what's buddy who knocked out Fundora the first time, Brian Mendoza. Brian Mendoza was talking about how I've been in there sparring with him, and this dude working hard, and he doing this, that, whatever. Cool, I ain't got no problem with it. All I'm saying is sparring is one thing, but in the ring, you know what I'm saying? When you sparring with 16, 12 ounce glove, whatever you sparring with,
16, 18.
Right. And now you end up with 8 ounce gloves on again. And, man, that shit, it's different.
Exactly. You might, while you in there boxing, you might get Terrence Crawford flashbacks. Who
knows? Who knows?
Exactly. We don't know what's going to happen.
It's like it's the ultimate wild card, especially with the. So we always talk about PTSD as far as fighting go, right? When you get knocked out or get beat up or whatever in a fight, how do you respond from it? And then you take 3 years off, and then you got a new trainer, and then bro, it's like, and then you going to Australia. It's just a lot of factors in there. It's so many, and then you moving up weight, and you ain't even fighting at 54. What I think the fighters are like 58 or something. And so it's a lot of factors in there that I just don't know. So looking forward to seeing them back in the ring. Wishing the best for them.
Yeah, and that was my problem. Even though I talk a lot of shit, remember, Dub and Blue, I said I didn't want to see him come back because I don't want to see him get hurt. I wish him luck. I wish him luck. It was best for him, man. But I'll stay home, enjoy my kids, and say fuck it.
Hey, what y'all think, Bud? Hey, Bud said he on the way, man. He coming to help.
Bud need to stay his blue ass, head ass retired.
Hey, I think it'd be cool for Bud and EJ to work together, man. I think that'd be cool.
EJ don't want to work with that nigga after he done whooped his ass.
They say they still friends.
They still friends, but I don't mean I want to work with you, nigga.
Hey, I want to know everything that you seen when we fought. Everything.
Well, he seen broken ribs, dehydration. Derek James, and they told you everything he's seen.
Hey, leave EJ alone, man.
I'm just saying, man. They told you everything they seen. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
I just hope he looks sharp, man. I hope he looks sharp.
I'm just saying, man. But yeah, man, we ain't got really nothing this week. We ain't really got nothing next week.
I got a question for you, Lou, real quick.
What's up?
Fundora, who is Fundora fighting?
Nobody. Oh, his mandatory.
What's it? What's the dude's name? I don't know the dude's name.
I forgot the guy's name.
I don't know if I ever seen him fight. Did he duck boots?
I don't know. He said he wanted to fight. Samson said they go in different directions. So,
man, Samson, they never go. Hey, you know, Samson, he the king and not putting you in there. So.
He told the fuck is.
Samson don't give a damn, but
and he don't care what you think.
He don't care at all. He be like, nope, we going this route right here.
Exactly. You know, but you know, I don't think Samson scared of him because the dog gonna put them paws on him. You know, but that's the way he want to go.
What's a better fight, Fundora and I'm doing the triangle theory here. Fundora versus Boots. Boots versus Virgil Ortiz, or Virgil Ortiz and Fundora. What's the best fight out of that triangle?
Oh, Boots and Virgil, because the world want to see it. That's the only difference. The world want to see it. Now, in terms of inside the ring action, shit, it can be all of them, because you know Fundora bangs too if he want to. You know? But it probably I'm gonna say Boots and Virgil.
I think that's the easiest fight for Boots. I think Fundora harder.
You know?
I got both
of them. Easy or hard? you said you didn't say that.
I think both of them beat Virgil. I think the most exciting fight.
In my personal opinion, y'all, I think Boots is not going to be able to walk through. This is my personal opinion. I don't think Boots is going to be able to walk through Virgil that easy, man. Especially Virgil can, hit him. He can connect. I just think that the fight's gonna be harder than what Boots thinks. I got him winning the fight, but I just really feel like that should be a short fight. That's what I'm trying to say. One of them with somebody getting knocked down.
It's gonna be. I think all of them firefights.
No, I'm just talking about in the Virgil fight, bro. I'm thinking that's gonna be a knockout. I don't think it's going the distance at all. I think it's gonna be somebody about to get knocked down.
Yeah, gonna be some stoppage. I don't think none of them fights going the distance.
I don't either.
You know.
Hey, go ahead, Lou.
I about to say ain't number two. You know, Shakur and Devin. Them the only ones go the distance.
It is what it is. Yeah, they ain't gonna fight no time soon.
You know,
worry about that either.
Their fights, on some of their fights, goes the distance.
Them motherfuckers
I understand, Lou. You trying to throw a shot? He's throwing jabs right now. I mean, you Dub. That's all he doing.
He should be throwing jabs. They ain't gonna fight each other, so he should be throwing jabs.
Exactly.
For the fight, I'm like, bro, they do all this talking. I'm so tired of Twitter. I don't even be watching these niggas on Twitter.
Yeah, that shit get you frustrated. Don't even go in there. They tripping now on that thing, boy.
I don't even pay attention. I'd be like, bro, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody can talk trash to everybody, and ain't nobody for the fight. I'm like,
yeah, that's how they do it, man. You right about that.
I don't need attention.
Yeah. Well, you know, time will tell, man. You know, but hopefully next year, 2027, some of them will fight each other. He said, yeah, Shakur and Devin might be a 5-fight. or a pillow fight.
Shit ain't gonna be no damn. It's well, I think
Now
it'd
that's
be a
messed
high.
up.
It'd be a high level boxing match. I think that, but I don't think it's gonna be no damn firefight.
Y'all stupid, man.
This nigga fuck 'em.
I'm
Oh
telling you,
yeah.
I'm with the dumb fuck 'em. You know, it is what it is, man. You know, we just here to watch it, their life, man. You
Hey,
know,
look. Hey, y'all. Hey, they doing their thing. We just entertained by it. That's it.
Man, we
that's it. Wait,
spectators, man. You keep it a hundo.
we
Now we
just
gonna keep
waiting
it
for
a
some
hundred.
action.
We gonna keep it 100 about it.
Yep.
If they ain't fighting, bro, Devin, it's about to be a year since Devin done fought. I'm
Hmm.
glad. At least we know that him and Keyshawn, they should have something going on soon. Hopefully.
Well, you know what's
Well,
going on in the background. Shakur about to fight that little dude,
Who are that?
who? Who?
Osaka Foster.
Well, I ain't. Hey,
Well,
hey, oh,
no, 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 no,
Shot
no.
said he
So hold
wanted to
on,
smoke.
Lou.
So if Shot said
Lou,
he
so
wanted to
are you
smoke,
saying
good.
that when you say that little dude, Lou, what you mean by that?
Didn't you go to school?
Oh
No,
Lord,
I didn't. I need you to explain to me more in detail.
Little,
Are you
that
are
little,
you trying to insinuate that
small.
he picking on somebody smaller than him?
Yep.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. No credit. Now you see this, everybody sitting there saying that Oshaki, Shakur's scared of Oshaki, he needs to fight him. And now this is the
Who is
narrative that
everybody?
I've been waiting to hear. This is the narrative I've been waiting to hear that Oshaki's too small. That's what they're gonna say when
Let
Shakur
me
goes in
ask
there
you
and washes.
something. You on nigga cannot talk with right side and the rebuttal. You ain't never heard neither one of us say that.
Yeah.
James, what up, James? Caleb Plant is with Zufa now. He's with Zufa. Yeah, I mean, he
man,
ducked that.
Caleb Plant,
He
he
ducked
out.
that Jamal Shallow smoke.
Man, he out of order for that. Man, he out of order in my
Mm,
opinion.
gonna smack the man while he drunk, and then the man want to get back. You can run the Zufa like a pussy.
Yeah, you gotta make that fight, bro. I want to see. I just knew
You
Caleb
know
Plant
I
was gonna
wanted to
make that
see
fight.
it.
Me too.
What fight you talking about?
What
No.
the hell we just said? Caleb Plant
No, I
versus
missed it.
Charlo.
You said Charlo? Okay. I missed that part.
Caleb Plant and Shallow.
Yeah, I missed it. Well, that's a fight I kinda wanna see too, but I
It
don't think
ain't
that's gonna
happening now.
happen.
It ain't
Yeah,
gonna
it's not
happen
gonna
now.
happen.
Tony say the duck. Score the track star. Blue stop cuddling him.
What happened?
Tony say Shakur the track star. Stop cuddling him.
And
Like
and she
color
called
with
him a
man.
duck. She called him a
In
duck
a
too.
duck. It's because of a duck. You got the women getting on you, Blue. Good God Almighty, man.
You got
It's rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season. Duck season.
that good with it?
You know,
Yeah.
Zoop. Yeah, man. But you know,
Man,
they'll
hey,
be all right,
look.
man.
Ain't nobody cuddling Shakur. Hey, look, I want him to whoop everybody. Your favorite fighter included.
Who? Who talking about, Blue?
I'm talking about what Tony was talking about.
My favorite fighter or Tony's favorite fighter?
Her favorite fighter. That's anybody's favorite fighter.
Uh,
Everybody can get it.
yeah, we know. We
Yeah,
know,
you
Blue.
heard what Jay Prince said about the
Well,
double barrel
I don't listen.
shotgun.
I don't listen to fake
You know
gangsters.
what I'm
All
saying?
right.
Nah, hold on. He said he got them pits, the two pits right there. So he called Shakur a pit and a double barrel.
Okay.
Man.
Well, I'll tell you what. You get your two pits. I'll take my two Akitas,
Mm-hmm.
and let's
Hey,
see who
man.
come out. Let's see who come out on top.
Who your two Akitas though? Who your fighters?
Nah, I'm talking about dogs. Period.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see? I knew you wasn't being surreal.
I could be for real. I could say Tank and Gary Antoine.
Oh man, get off the gas.
No, well, you said who was my two, chump?
And oh now I'm a chump, huh? Well we
I,
see
I said that
hey
to see
man.
if he catch on.
Yeah, so now I'm a chump, huh? You might see that's why your fighters, your two people gonna
Oh
get
my
washed.
God. They killing you in the chat, Blue. Hey, Blue, they killing you in the chat. I'm just saying, man. I'm telling you, that nigga, he tripping jab queen. He said, Negro, can I talk?
Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game, man.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
man.
the double bill and the pit bull, they coming out. They coming out, man.
He said, Shakur more like a shih tzu. Oh, my God. Oh, well. Y'all got any final thoughts, man? Time to get up out of here.
Real quick, Lou, I gotta ask. I ain't been keeping up. What's the latest on Tank Davis? What he got going? He fighting this year?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's fighting or not. I know Devin turned it down.
What Devin? Hold on.
And Bill tried to talk about Al told him Tank ain't fighting in 2027. And Tank went on Twitter and said, that's cap, nigga. Al worked for me. Al wouldn't tell you no bullshit like that.
Okay. So
They don't want that smoke for some reason.
And hey, you know what I told you from the beginning? I wouldn't even be mad if Devin dropped the belts and fight Tank. I ain't got no problem with it.
Yeah.
Hey, but I said this a long time. I don't think we getting that fight ever. At this point, I don't know. I don't think we get Shakur and Tank ever. So,
I think we're gonna get one of them.
No, not.
I think we might. I think we might get Devin and Shakur. I don't think Tank. I think we. Hell, I don't know what we're gonna get. Maybe Tank and Loma.
You're not.
Maybe.
You ain't. You're gonna get Tank and Pitbull. He's not gonna challenge himself. This is my personal opinion. I don't see him challenging himself. He's just coming back to the bag. He's been out for a while. He's gonna come back and get a couple big bags and do what he does.
All right, Blue, let me ask you something. Who challenged himself more, Tank or Shakur?
I'm gonna say Shakur.
Okay, how?
Because he wants to smoke with all of them.
No, fuck the talking. You said challenge himself. Okay. Who? How? Who did he fight that challenged himself? What punches he fought? What brawlers he fought?
It takes two to tangle. So if he goes
Case closed.
and says,
hey Dub, you see how quick I won that, Dub? Dub, you see how quick I won that, Dub?
You didn't win.
Dub, it ain't taking but 2 minutes to win that. You see how he don't even know what to say, Dub.
I do. The man ain't
oh man. Oh man.
Ryan ducked him.
All right, okay.
Hold on, Ryan.
We ain't talking about. Don't listen, Dub. I'm not standing on here messing with that dude about Shakur all night, man. You know he gonna bring up some bullshit. You know,
Shakur.
Okay, well he ducked Shakur. You right, Blue. You win.
And wait.
At 144 and 140 because they said they fight him.
See, Dub, I told you it was a waste of calls, man.
And 147.
This dude here, man. Okay. But, man, I tell y'all, man, you know, it is what it is, man. I just hope these dudes get in the ring and swing. Dub, you know, I appreciate y'all for coming on, man, you know.
Hey, man, as always, man, great show.
A pleasure.
Shout out to the chat. Nothing but love and respect, man. And we'll do it again next day. If y'all don't know right now, man, hey, this the best show that you could be a part of.
Exactly.
Talk to him.
We're going to get it in, and we're going to keep it real with each other. I ain't going to lie to you. Blue, you my brother, and I
don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, man.
Okay. If you don't want to hear it, I ain't going to tell you. I ain't going to tell you.
No, I want to hear no hate. I don't want to hear
I just said, I was going to say, Blue, you my brother, and I love you. You know what I'm saying? I'll rock with you next week, Lou.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about no fighters. No,
all I'm saying is you my brother, and I love you. I ain't say nothing else.
Okay. Hey. Stay here, man. You my brother, and I love you too, man.
Damn. Blue, hey, Blue say, nah, I ain't, don't say nothing. Don't shout me out here, bro. Don't shout, my bad, bro. My bad.
Nah, you know what you was about to do. You about to come with your, you know, you gonna say, yeah, we cool, but your fighter?
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Oh man. All right, man. I appreciate
Hey,
that, man.
shout out to my brother Lou, man. Shout out to the chat. And y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. And next Tuesday we'll be right back here.
All right, brother.
Love and hair grease, everybody. Have fun.
Peace.